on, YouTube. Listen to Victory using power tools out there and such. And such. Hi, KD. Where's my game? There it is. All right. We out here in the water temple. The soup put me to sleep earlier. I hate eating during the day. Me and Victory talk about it all the time. Like, I plan my meals, oh shit, around, like, I don't know, 10 or 11 p.m. because I get so tired after I eat.
Honey.
Yeah?
You gotta come look.
Why?
Can you come look real quick?
Hold on, I'm gonna die. Okay, yes. Hold on, I have to go look at something.
Look at my headlamp.
Okay, come on, hurry.
We might have some.
Okay.
I freaking did it.
He did such a good job. Remember I told you guys there was one of our windowsills, there was rotted wood and they clocked it during our inspection. They were like, hey, you have to fix this. And we were like, uh-oh. So Victory goes out there. It's a long piece of wood that's underneath the window unit.
34 and 7/8 inches, of course.
Yes, it's very long and thick. Ha, wink. And the whole thing was rotted, like literally flaking off, which is terrible. But like, I don't know, we just didn't fix it. You know, our house is 110 years old. Okay, cut us some slack. Everything is old. So, he got all of that out and then replaced it with one perfect piece of wood. It looks so good. And we're fixing the wall upstairs and I want to paint. You did the window, Victory? Hell yeah, I know. And we did the wall too, the hole in the wall. We had to wait to see if like the roof was going to be fixed. And it was, we thought it was, but it's not. But we're fixing the wall anyways because we need to take a picture of it and send it to the inspector. I knew you could do it and finish it, John. You should message Richter. Come on, that's blinding me.
Oh.
You should message John and like send him a picture of what you did. You need someone. Why have fireworks been going off?
Yeah, what's today?
What is today? You guys hear the fireworks?
John, I had to borrow somebody's table saw.
To the window, to the wall, to the wall, to the sweat drop down my balls. All these bitches crawl. Oh, ski, 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 ski. Oh, ski, ski, goddamn, oh, ski, ski, motherfucker. Oh, ski, ski, goddamn, get low. Low, get low, get low, get low, get low, get low. So fresh, so clean. Can you get that for me? I need to stop putting it right here because it's sloped and it always falls.
Yeah, for free sometimes.
Would you say you went to the window of the wall? Did you see my announcement? Tommy. Come on.
I'm sorry.
Come on.
It came out of me.
Hell yeah, 34 and 7/8 inches.
Yes, Cobra. Somebody appreciated my eighths. Nobody measures in
Did you get the broken piece out of the car wheel?
No.
Damn.
I'm waiting for this chisel set to arrive. It should be here, hopefully now.
Can I just round it up to 2 hours of second stream? Give them an extra 10? Yeah, that's fine. I love it here! Wolf, what's your announcement? Why don't I see it? What's the announcement? Okay. Let me get it together. Hi, Evie! I got a trainer. And I've gotten much stronger. Rachel, I'm very proud of you. Hi, Alex. Oh, I don't need... someone said someone in the military might have passed away. Hi, Benny. Benny Maru. Does that work? Oh, that was the wrong song. Look, you guys, I have arrows. There's so many fireworks happening. Unimportant, but if it makes you feel better? Well, where is it? Oh, your Dr. Kelp's gonna be here tomorrow! Oh my god. Wolf, I was wondering if I went, like, through I just finished the pack that you got for me yesterday or the day before. Like, I've been rationing them. Like, please, can I have another bowl of soup? And I had to go out and get one of these to hold me over. Who was that? Thank you, Lieben. What is Dr. Kelp? It's Diet Dr. Kelp. It's my drink. You know my drink. Diet Dr. Kelp. Damn it, Katie! Katie told the truth. Thank you so much, Wolf. I was wondering if it was coming up soon because I drank all of them, but I didn't know if you actually got a subscription, like a monthly subscription, or if you just were gonna order it every month. And so I didn't want to message you and be like, hey, when is the Dr. Kelp due? Because I didn't want to pressure you, you know? If it was like a monthly order thing, I didn't want you to be like, bitch, where's my kelp? My drink?
Hello,
so that's very exciting, actually. Very exciting. It does help me feel better. Katie let it slip. I know. Is this something the US has that we don't? Dr. Kelp? I don't know. Probably. Do you guys not have, like, this is in our stores. Like, if you go to, like, 7-Eleven or Wawa, these cups. And it's Diet Dr. Kelp. Well, this one's Diet. Looks like this. It usually has a yellow straw, but I don't know where the yellow one is. And these are, like, in our refrigerators. You don't have this? Where are you again, Roberto? You really don't have Dr. Kelp? What does one put inside the bottle? Dr. Kelp is in the bottle. Like, this is how it's sold at, like, the grocery stores. And, well, it's mostly, like, convenience stores. Like, Wawa, 7-Eleven. Like, 7-Eleven. Like, gas station, convenience stores. And it's Dr. Kelp inside. I'm in the UK. Oh yeah, I studied abroad in the UK. I think you knew that. To be fair, I didn't have my Dr. Kelp addiction back then, because that was 2019. But I don't remember seeing any of these in your stores. Straw is so annoying. There we go. Is it Diet Dr. Pepper? No, it's Diet Dr. Kelp! What did I just get in there? Oh, it was Recovery Heart, right? Oh, Gab, I hate fruit punch anything because I used to mix it with vodka when I was a teenager. I can't drink fruit punch anything anymore. God damn it. I just happen to have an addiction to it. I actually don't know many people who drink Dr. Kelp because it's very kelpy. Katie gets hers from Walmart, I think, or Target. One of those. I forget where they sell them. Mars, you've never had Dr. Kelp? It's so good. It's kinda like an acquired taste. The way that, Roberta, do you guys have V8 over there? It's like the tomato juice. It's like tomatoes and carrots, like juiced, and like celery. I personally love V8, like on its own. Like I'll drink it on its own. They have a pickle version too, which is fantastic. But I know a lot of people don't like that. V8 is so nasty. See, I love V8. I think it's fantastic. Mix it with vodka and do a mock Bloody Mary. How are you feeling, Jidge? The headache is still there, but it's much better. Much better. It's only lingering, like, right behind my eyes, right here. But it's like I can actually think, I can talk, and before I couldn't. Like, you could probably watch that stream, and in that, like, hour and a half, just see me get, like, go downhill. Like, and then by the end, I just wasn't talking because my head hurt so bad. Hi, Goblin! Oh, there's still one! I didn't know I could jump underwater like that. I didn't know that would work. I've never done that before. That's his backflip underwater. Did you guys know you could backflip underwater? He doesn't actually backflip, but... he like... so you could do side jumps? Well, I knew you could roll. What happens if I backflip and take off the boots? Nothing, really. Nothing. I was wondering what happened. I kept dozing off and Bambi was gone. I'm so jealous of you guys. Because stream naps sound really good. You know what I do with my naps? I'll put on like a true crime video or like a pedophile catching video. Like those. Lately it's been Chris Hansen and his new show that he has on his own platform and YouTube. I think you have to pay to watch it on his platform. I don't know. I haven't looked into it. But the uncensored videos, and there's a lot more on his platform, so he says. I've never looked into it. But there's a lot of free ones on YouTube, but they're censored. But I like to fall asleep by the dulcet tones of pedophiles being hauled off to jail. That's my thing. Hi, Licia! I love his stuff. Chris Hansen, he is so, oh my god, let me show you. So I got Rictory into the predator catching stuff. Like anytime we go on a road trip, we're watching either Chris Hansen or like one of like 3 other dudes that I watch on YouTube catching predators. And I was watching something like 2 days ago and it was Chris Hansen. He is so fucking unintentionally funny that I took a screen grab of the video so I could send it to Rictory, and I also sent it to my sister. Like, this guy is so hilarious. Hold on, let me find it. Where did I put it? I better not have deleted it. There's no way. Here it is. Ready? So this predator got caught by Chris Hansen, and he's like freaking out, saying that he's scared. And then look what Chris Hansen says to him. Ready? I'm gonna hold it up to the screen. Let me put the brightness up. It's so funny.
No, nobody made you do it. You're a grown-ass man. Please, sir. Yeah?
I'm scared.
You need to sit up. That's it. I'm scared. Okay, I understand that. I'm scared too. I'm talking to somebody who's a sexual predator.
He's so done with this guy. He leans over. He goes, Chris, you need to get up. You need to get up. Yes? What do you need? I'm scared. Okay, well, I'm scared too. I'm talking to someone who's a sexual predator. He's so ridiculous. And he doesn't try. Like, he's not trying to be funny. That's what's so funny about Chris Hansen is he's like my mom, right? Like, my mom doesn't try to be funny, but she's fucking hilarious. One more time, ready?
No, nobody made you do it. You're a grown-ass man. Please, sir. Yeah? Please. Okay. You need to sit up. That's it. I'm scared. Okay, I understand that. I'm scared too. I'm talking to somebody who's a sexual predator. But we're going to have this conversation.
The guy goes to touch him. Chris goes, Chris, please, you need to get up. I'm scared. I'm scared too. I'm talking to somebody who's a sexual predator. I cannot take Chris Hansen. I would love to meet Chris Hansen. Chris Hansen is one of, like, the few celebrities that I would genuinely be elated to meet. I don't know if you guys remember. I only have a couple on my list. Hold on. I have 3 on my list. I've only had 3 on my list for my entire life. Because I've worked with celebrities before, right? Any celebrity I would ever meet, they're just a person. I don't care. But there's a couple that if I met, I would be so happy. I would be so happy. Anyone else, though, is like, that's just a human. Like, they are the same as me. Why don't you take a seat? You know his username on TikTok is Take a Seat with Chris Hansen. Where am I? What was down there? Nothing? Shit. What was down there? Nothing?
Hello, everyone.
Let me see. Okay, let me see what this was. Hold on. It's just one chest. Okay, it's a red rupee. We don't need it. Hi, Evie. Puppy pics in Discord. Ooh, puppies! Puppies! Okay, so I'm not wasting that key because we can get into that room from the top. Chris motherfucking Hansen. Hold on, we're gonna look at puppies. Also, KKC, we're all expecting kitten pictures, just so you know. Animal pets. Oh. Oh. Look at Evie's puppy. Australian cattle dog. Oh my god, it's blue. I'm shaking so bad. I'm so sorry because I haven't eaten. You see my... Look at me shaking. Oh, what a deer. Oh, what a deer. Look at that doll. Oh my god. See, I could never have a cattle dog because they're working dogs. You need to, like, they need to have a job. What's your dog's job gonna be, Evie? Are you gonna let it herd you to bed every night? Precious baby, I know. Did you guys know that Bubbles herds me to bed every night? Have I told you guys that? About Bubbles herding me? Like a cattle dog. Look, this is what he does every night. I have a video of it. If there's a carpet cleaner in the background, it's because I'm cleaning the carpets. He goes, meow. Watch him herd me.
What? Where are we going? What?
He's herding me to bed.
What? What? Are we going somewhere?
Yep.
Goodness gracious. Where are we going? Okay. Where are we going?
There he goes into the bedroom. And now he's on the bed. He jumps on the bed. Isn't he so cute? This is almost every night, by the way. Like when I go to the bathroom, like right before bed, and I'm washing my face, brushing my teeth and everything, I think he hears me washing my face, brushing my teeth, and he's like, oh, she's about to go to bed. And he waits for me at the bottom of the stairs and does that. Herds me every night. He's so friggin' cute. Mars carpet cleaning / housework on the bingo card. I don't know if I would put that one on the bingo card because we usually don't do housework. We had to do these 2 things for the inspector, so we're just doing a bunch more right now. It's not like we do construction all the time. It's just that we don't have a choice. Did someone really just come in here and say I missed the part where that's my problem? Like, what are you talking about? What, my cat hurting me at night? It's not a problem. It just happens. The hell? Frank Bun? Yeah, you're freaking buns, all right, Frank. Friggin' buns, dog. Buns. Do you guys not want to see the I don't know, I'm gonna take a poll. Say yes or no. Do you like when I show videos on the stream? Whether it be like the Chris Hansen thing or just like my personal videos like of my pets. Yes or no. You can be honest, I won't look at the usernames. Please tell me the truth, because I'll stop doing it. I'll stop doing it. If you guys really don't like it, I'll stop doing it. Love it. Yes, yes. I swear, you can say no. I will not be upset. You guys can say no. And I swear that's the truth, because anyone in Discord can vouch for me. Because I have taken polls that it's yes or no, and I said you can say no, I will not check who's saying it, and people have voted for it, and I still don't know who did to this day. Yes, it's content. I love it. Neutral but sure. Thank you, Mars. The Chris Hansen thing was funny as fuck. He's so fun. I only show you guys good stuff. I love it. Okay. Alright. You can show my Christmas light show? Aaron, I probably would. If you're in the Discord and want to put it like in the art channel. If it's like really super cool, I would love to. Yeah, sorry, Bun Man. You've been overruled. That's my gavel. I prefer you treat us like friends rather than just normal viewers. It keeps me here and happy. I guess it is kind of like treating you guys. That's how I treat my friends in real life. Like, oh my god, you have to see this video. But again, I'm delusional and I really do think that you guys are my friends. I know that that's an unhealthy thing to we talked about this the other night. I know that it's probably unhealthy for me to feel that way, but I can't help it. I cannot help it. I didn't miss pots or anything in there, right? There was like nothing in there, right? Oh my, wait, do you guys want to hear what's on Mars's, Ginger Slunt bingo card? Oh, and also, Rick made a suggestion, Mars. Victory's suggestion is that you put Toby is sundowning in the background. Whatever you put in that square, like, Toby is, maybe an asterisk, like, Toby is actively sundowning in the background. Maybe you should put that as the center square, like the free one, because that's almost every night. Okay, so Mars is making a bingo card for us, like a Slunt bingo card. I don't know if it's just for randomizers or if it's like for general. Dude, the night that you guys get like all the squares in one night, we'll have a celebration or something. Okay, so here's what's on the bingo card so far. Ginger says that she's killing it. Oh, Pikachu coming in and doing a mass, oh my god. So like, oh my god being spammed, that's a square on the bingo card. Flaming haters, I love, this is my first time reading this too, it's my first time. Flaming haters is so fucking funny. Claude Victory and animal appearance. Beep boop is the free space, oh yeah, because like, it's almost every stream. Beep boop, beep 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 boop. Mars guesses the word correctly. Ginger gets up. Ginger shows her butthole. Oh, that's a rare one. That's a really... I've only done that like 2 or 3 times. Wolf is a menace. Gordon Ramsay painting appearance, which literally happened today. Sorry, I'm dyslexic. Alter so young. I don't know what that one is. Emo only jail. Okay, so Twitch goes into emo only jail is on the thing. RIP headphone users is on the thing. Is wait its own square, Mars? Like saying, wait! Wait! That's gotta be its own square. I can't. Okay, and then Foot, my older sister, calls with something not necessary. Dude, that drives me crazy. If you're newer here, my sister knows that I stream every single day from 4 to 7, and sometimes later than 7 if I get donations to go later. Okay? Tell me why. She, for weeks on end, I would get Foot. She still does it sometimes now, like sometimes on a Sunday when I'm early streaming. It took me 3 weeks to train her. She kept calling me at like 4:10 p.m. and I would pick up and be like, Foot, you know I'm streaming. You know this. And she would be like, oh, it's after 4. And I'm like, you know I'm work. This is work. You can't just call me. And this is important. This is important. Lately though, since she stopped, if she does call me during stream, I will pick up and I will say, this better be important because you know damn well I'm streaming right now. And she's like, it is important. It's the stupidest thing ever. It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. I saw this video. Do you remember that old video? Take a look at that snoot. Like, that's the shit that she asked me. The elephant shrew. She'll be like, do you remember the elephant shrew video? Take a look at that snout. And I'd be like, yeah, Foot, it's one of my favorite videos of all time. What are you talking about? Leave me alone. Oh, yeah, the tattoo. Oh, no princess or where's my treat on there, Ryan. That's a good suggestion. Treats, question mark, but that's every night. That's pretty much a free space, though. It has to be something that doesn't happen every night. Hello, princess. That's a good one to go. Like the hello, princess voice. Oh, were you guys wondering about the butthole? Yeah, I guess there's new people here. I have shown my butthole on this stream a couple times. I don't know, Mars, that square, is that referring to showing the dressing or taking the dressing off and showing the actual butthole? So so I don't have a butthole. It's sewn up. It's shut. And if you know what Crohn's disease is, you might be thinking, oh, she has an ostomy bag. No, I don't. There's no bag. So I have, my butthole is here. See the scars? These are all scars. Scars all up my abdomen. this was a butthole once, this was a butthole once, and then this is from, like, septic shock and stuff. Anyways, that's my butthole, okay? And this scar goes all the way down. That's my butthole, and I have shown the actual butthole. The reason why I don't always is because I have to put a new dressing on it. If I take that one off, it won't stick anymore. But basically, like, 1 to 3 times per day, I have to stick a tube. I have to intubate it to empty my intestines. So instead of pooping, I stick a tube in my abdomen, and then the stuff comes out. And it's actually, don't feel bad for me because I really prefer it. I prefer getting rid of waste that way as opposed to, like, the way that you guys do. I hope it doesn't hurt too much. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't usually hurt, but I have ulcers right now, so, like, the intubation hurts, like, when I hit an ulcer and then a bunch of blood comes out, and I could see the blood, and I'm like, well, that's why it hurt, because I just irritated some ulcers. Is that a stoma? It is a stoma! Yes, it's a, it's considered like a continent stoma. Usually stomas are incontinent. Like things, like with the bag, waste just passes through whenever. Mine is continent, meaning stuff does not come out of it unless I put the tube in it. Alan had a good one for the, are you used to it now? I'm very used to it now, and it's very convenient. The only time it's not convenient, like, I won't do it out in public. It would be very inconvenient to do out in public or do it on a plane. So the times that we have been on a plane, I just fast. I don't eat. Which fasting is really good for you. So that's fine. I'll do an 18-hour fast. It's not a big deal. Oh goodness, as long as you're good, Queen. I'm happy you're here with us. Thank you, Poosh. Yeah, I survived septic shock. And actually, I survived septic shock, like, this all happened while I was a full-time streamer. So, like, a lot of people who are here right now has been through that with me. Like, they saw me in the hospital. Like, Victory streamed from the hospital a couple times. I think there's a video up on my YouTube where you guys, like, sent me, remember that gift of all the loving comments? I still have it, like, right, it's in the room next to me. All your loving messages, like, on this big poster board. And I opened it in the hospital, and dude, I was like 85 pounds. I looked so sick, but I don't want to take the video down because, like, you're my life. What are you saying, Wolf? Foot calling. And I joke about it all the time because she talks about it all the time and says it's even more convenient than a literal butthole, and she hasn't pooped herself in years. No, it's only been like a year and a half since. It's only, wait. Oh, I had my anniversary. I didn't even realize my anniversary was on November 4th is when I got my abdomen butthole. Oh, Evie says, I remember you being in there and I was messaging Rick after the big code you had when you got really sick. I was so worried about you. Yeah, we have medical people in our community, and I coded in the hospital. And if you don't know what that means, it's like, if somebody flatlines, that's a code. Like, it's when, like, there's a code sepsis, there's a cold blue. Cold blue is like somebody's going to die if all of the nurses and doctors don't get in here right now and address this. Like, cold, when you're coded, it's like the worst thing that could happen in the hospital. So I coded. Victory was in Discord chat. He didn't want people to worry, so he wasn't telling everyone that I coded, but he was like, a bunch of doctors just came in here and they took Ginger back into the operating room. And people were like, why would they do that? And he's just like, I don't know. Her temperature was up to like 105, 106, like something. She's just like not doing that great. Okay, so I don't need to be in here. And if you're not a medical person, you wouldn't put it together that like she's in septic shock. But if you do have medical experience, you know right away, like, oh my God, Ginger is septic right now. But the people who messaged him, he's like, please do not put panic in this community, because if he announced to everybody that I was in septic shock, there would have been panic. So he's like, just please keep it to us. Don't tell us. But it is nice. It's really nice. Because he had to go through that, right? I need to get killed by something because I have fairies. It sucks that he had to go through that. I can't imagine going through that, but he had the support of all of you guys and he had people to talk to about it. So I'm really extremely grateful for that. Are you gonna kill me? Thank you. That's ironic, light arrows in the Shadow Temple. I know. Yeah, the light arrows I had walked past easily 10 times, probably more than that. Because I'm stupid. I used to work in a cancer ward. On occasion we'd have a code call out over the PA, and it was always a heart drop moment. I know. I've talked to nurses before, and they say, like, that because you have to drop everything. Like, a nurse, I can't imagine. I imagine that it's, like, muscle memory. Like, it's, yeah, like a heart drop moment. Like, your body, it's a visceral reaction. Like, your body reacts to it. Right? Do you like eating mushrooms? Culinary ones have good fiber. Oh, I love mushrooms. Yeah, I love mushrooms. I just have to be careful with mushrooms. Well, certain foods, including mushrooms, I have to be careful with and chew them really, really well. Because remember, my waste comes out of a tube. So if there's something that's too big for the tube and it can't come out, I will get a blockage, which can be deadly, and it has happened several times, and it's extremely painful. So I have to be really careful. I do love mushrooms, I just don't eat them super often. Where would you rank Minish Cap? I think that'll be... Minish Cap is really cute. It just wasn't my favorite, because of... I wasn't a big fan of the companion that you have. Like, he really... he just, like, wasn't my favorite. It's not that he was a bad companion. He's just... There was nothing... There was no je ne sais quoi about him, you know what I mean? And he was, like, kind of annoying. Not annoying in the way that, like, Navi is. Annoying in the way of, like, Navi's just trying to be helpful. I feel like they tried to make that companion, like, very witty, and it just fell flat for me. Yes, we need Ganondorf's key, and then we can beat the game. I'm so excited for that. Yes, they tried to make him like Kazooie. Yes, yes. Except Kazooie... Yeah, Kazooie is an example of, like, a successful, like, that trope, and Enzo is an example, in my opinion, of, like, not... I know people love him. I didn't care for him. It's not even that he annoyed me. He was just kind of cringe. He was just kind of, like... I don't know how to explain it. Let me know if you know what I'm saying. You could tell, like, with Enzo, I couldn't believe that he was, like, a bird in my hat. When he spoke, all I could think of was the human being, the person who wrote those lines and how they were trying to be funny. Like, I couldn't submerge myself in the game because anytime Enzo talked, all I could think of was the human who wrote that text intending for him to be witty and funny, and it just annoyed me. No, Kazooie was funny, I agree, and Kazooie I was able to do that with. Like, I was able to suspend my disbelief, that's the term. I was able to suspend my disbelief with Kazooie and submerge myself in the content. With Enzo, I couldn't. Every time he talked, I was just like, who wrote this? Money! Money! Oh my god, James, you are pink! You're not green anymore! And Shiv is yellow. Why did everyone's colors change? Why did that happen? Hi, Sigil! You don't realize while you're at work at the hospital the kind of reaction of code blue being called. Like, I didn't realize until I was out shopping and they called it code 50, which means the fitting room needs to be cleared out. And they paused long enough between code and 50 and my body was ready to pull. Yeah, I was code sepsis. I don't know what the actual, like, code was, because I remember, my brain was cooking. I had, like, 106 fever. My brain was physically cooking. So I remember everything happening. I just wouldn't be able to tell you what was said over the loudspeaker. But when I tell you, it was like a party in my hospital room. Like, I had 30 medical professionals in my hospital room, and they had me back in the operating room within, like, 5 minutes of that code. Like, from point A to point B, I was already in the operating room. Like, they ran me to the operating room. Sometimes a cold shock is called. It might be that. It might have been that. Maybe my husband remembers. I actually don't remember the physical cart being brought in. I don't know where my brain was at that point. Maybe my brain was too I don't know, maybe a nurse could explain it to me. I remember, like, the cart being brought in, but I don't remember what they did to me with the cart. I couldn't tell you what they did with the cart. I know that the crash cart was there, and I remember seeing the crash cart, and I remember, like, 30 people being in my room, and I remember them saying that I'm going back to the OR, and I remember them having Victory say, like, a final goodbye to me just in case. But it's all very blurry. It's all very blurry. Ginger's situation was absolutely near death. All my doctors say that if they had waited 30 minutes, I wouldn't be here. They said I was 30 minutes within death. 30 minutes, which is insane. It seems like a lot of time, like, if you sit here and think about 30 minutes, but, like, if they had just been a little slower realizing what was going on, no, wouldn't be here. Oh, the noise that the iron boots make? I think it's Rudo, isn't it, when you throw her? Yeah, it's when you throw Rudo and she lands on the ground. Yeah, it was crazy, Shiv. It was like what you would see in, like, a hospital show or Grey's Anatomy. Like, when someone's flatlining. Imagine someone's flatlining and they bring in the cart and, like, 30 doctors. That's what happened to me. Except, like, I don't know what they did to me. But then they just, like, rushed me into the ER. I always say we're gonna have a lot of friends come see us really quick. You know what I do remember that was really sweet? Cause, like, 30 different doctors were coming into that room. Doctors and nurses. Everyone on the floor came in, because that's what you do with a code, I guess. And I do remember they must have been trying not to scare me. And I remember this so clearly. They must have been trying not to scare me. I would hear footsteps sprinting down the hallway, and then I would hear them stop, and they would walk casually into my room. And they're out of breath. Like, I could tell they were running. And this happened over and over and over again until I was finally like, you guys don't have to pretend to be calm. I can hear you running down the hallway, but it was very sweet. Rachel, is that, like, a thing that's standard for codes? Like, you don't want to scare the patient? Because I would hear, doof, 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 and then stop, and then they would walk, well, we're gonna take a look at you. And they were trying to, you could tell they were panicking, but they were trying to act so calm and collected. And I was just like, you guys are so sweet. Oh, yes, they were trying to stay calm to you. I actually cried. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. There was a couple nurses who were young nurses, and their voices were, like, trembling. And they're like, I'm just gonna take your temperature real quick, like, just like that, because I was at 106, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna die. I'm in danger. Hi, Dusty. Do you notice any digestive difference with acidic foods like pickles? Oh, yeah, of course, be careful with the ulcers. I have a bunch of ulcers. I have, like, 12 ulcers. Are you married? Yes, I am. My rings are so beautiful and precious and heirloom that I can't wear them. I'm afraid of losing them. Both of them. The whole set. It's a heirloom. The stones are heirloom and the gold is heirloom. And it's from 3 different grandparents. And they were melted down and custom made into a set that I designed. And I'm so afraid that I will lose them one day. He's lucky. Sure is. Sure is, boy! They don't want to show that they're losing their fucking gourds. Would they, if someone was in code sepsis, I want to ask, like, the nurses and medical, and medical professionals, would you need to paddle them? Because my thing, I don't think I flatlined. I don't know. Maybe I did. I don't know. I don't think I flatlined. They wouldn't need to use the paddles unless I flatlined, right? I think maybe they did like an EKG, like one of the fast ones. Like I said, I remember the cart coming in. I don't remember what was done. I remember like they took my temperature like 6 times in a row. And then acted like nothing was wrong. And I'm like, you just took my temperature 8 different times. It was 105, 106. You can't just stand here and pretend like everything's fine. Like you're clearly scared about it. They're beautiful, beautiful rings. Thank you. What version of Ocarina is this? 1.0, and I have randomized the items. I spent $6 on dairy-free ice cream sandwiches. Oh my god, did you get the ones from Whole Foods that come individually packed? They're so good, but they're so fucking expensive. They're like $3 for each sandwich. I'm gonna die. They may put the pads on just in case. See, I've had those AED pads on me before, but maybe they did at that moment, like put them just in case. It depends on the rhythm. Some are shockable, some are not. Okay. Maybe they did put the pads on me. I've had the pads on me before, but that was when I was 17 taking 3 breaths per minute, which from what I understand is very low respiration. Like, I was on my deathbed. They told my parents to plan a funeral, essentially. But I made it. That was, I forget what it's called, like something carditis, maybe. All the muscles around my heart were very inflamed, and it was like crushing my heart. It hurt so bad. Myocarditis, is that what it is? It's specifically the muscle surrounding the heart, like becomes so inflamed that the heart is being squished. And let me tell you something, when your heart's being squished like that, it physically feels like someone has your heart and is squeezing it. I was 17, so the best I could describe it was it feels like an elephant is stepping on my chest, because it really feels like someone has hold of your heart and is squeezing it, because that's what's happening, essentially. Pericarditis is the inflammation of the sac around your heart. Then that's what it was. It was pericarditis. It wasn't the actual heart. It was like the stuff around my heart. The Cardi B-itis. I'm going to remember it that way. Cardi B-itis. My hospital has shocked flatline, but that's usually a kitchen sink. It's a kitchen sink situation, yeah. I'm so proud of you! We don't shock. Ass is skull. We'll do CPR until there's something to shock. Oh, yeah. Oh, I understand. Yeah? I'll look at it when you're done, or when I'm done. Take a picture for me. How goes the seed? Hi, VG fan. Welcome. The seed's going well, but right now we're looking for a singular item, which always really sucks when we're looking for one singular item. We're looking for Ganon's key, like the boss key. Oh yeah, I'm going backwards.
Hello, everyone.
So there was nothing at the bottom there, right? Sorry, I was talking. I was yapping. Oh my god, you've been put through the ringer for sure. That's not even all of it. That's like not, and I also have had, there's like 3 or 4 times where I probably should have died. The other one was I had, if you look it up, it's called toxic megacolon. That was when I was 20 years old. And that is extremely life-threatening. I know, Katie's like in the same boat. Katie and me are genuinely like twin flames. Like, it's actually astounding how similar, like, our situation. Like, it's a different illness, but okay, so I don't need to be back here. Okay. Right? Everything back there I didn't need. Yeah. North. Ah, yeah, we gotta go to the north room. We have the second floor, too. Hi, Kim! Delicious. We actually had a patient code 6 times. Today, she didn't make it. Oh! What kind of code was it? What's code blue, specifically? Oh, hold on. I gotta do the... Yes. I was diagnosed with diverticulitis. My father has diverticulitis. It changed so much of my eating habits. Yeah, I'm actually grateful. I'm not grateful I have Crohn's disease, but I do think I would be a different person if I didn't have Crohn's disease so young. Like, I feel like I would have developed, like, my core beliefs. If my life hadn't been under threat so many times, I really feel like I would be pretty different. I don't know. Maybe. That's what I feel, though. But because of the change in eating habits, like, because Crohn's forces you to eat a certain way, like, you don't have a choice, and it's extremely painful to eat any other way. So it's not like, oh, like, the doctor told me to eat this way, so I'm going to. It's like, no, if you eat the way you're not supposed to, it physically hurts so much. You get ulcers. You could trigger yourself into a flare. What's the song? But what you eat is, like, connected to your longevity, right? And the other day I got an advertisement, and it's like, find out your life expectancy and how you can change it. And the whole idea of the app is, like, you fill out some stuff, and then it tells you how old you're projected to live based on your family history and your eating habits and stuff, like eating habits, exercise habits, whether you smoke or not, whether you drink or not, stuff like that. And so I did it. I'm like, I wonder what mine is like, and I'm answering all these questions, all the questions. It's like, do you smoke? No. Do you drink? No. Haven't. I drink once a year. You know, everyone on both sides of my family lives to at least 95. And I'm going this way, right? Oh, what the hell? And so I did the thing, and it says my projected age is 94, which I don't necessarily believe. I didn't get to tell them that I had Crohn's disease, like that wasn't an option. Anyways, the whole point of the app is, like, if you have these bad habits, it'll tell you what to change, so you'll be able to live longer. So I did, like, the free version of the app, which was great. What am I doing now? I did the free version of the app, and I didn't need to pay because I didn't need advice. I'm fine with living a 94. This one, right? I think? Hold on. No, it's south. It's the south door. This one? No, this is what I just did. It's the one with the pots. Where's the pots? Where's the ledge with the pots? There it is. Can you get away from me, please? Jeez. Are you bribable for any more time today? We haven't, let me know, because we're supposed to be doing housework. Poor Richter is still doing construction. I would like to be bribable, but I don't want to leave him to be doing construction all by himself. Because it's Sunday, you know? And I'm already doing an extra hour. I don't know. Ask me when it gets closer to the end of stream. I might be. It just depends. It depends on where we are in the game. Like, if I feel like we're close to beating the game, then yes, I'll be bribable, but if not, then no. And it depends what Richter is doing with the construction. Yes, if we find Ganon's key tonight, we can... You bitch! Thank you guys for your honesty now. I know pink just isn't my color, James. It was really weird seeing you pink. Hey! Look at that! Okay, so we're going back to the Spirit Temple. Spirit Temple lobby. Okay. Where's my other to-do list? Oh, right here. Okay. We have to go back to Gyarados Training Ground, or no? No, back to Fire Temple. We have the temple scatulas that we could get with the hook shots, so I want to be Henry David. Death Mountain... I don't know if we ever did the Hammer Grotto. I know we did the Cowhole one. Anyways. Spirit Temple, Child Colossus. Gauntlets we did, Gyarados Training Ground we did. Royal Tomb. I don't know if we did the Royal Tomb with fire. We'll double check. I think we did, but we'll double check. Oh, Pose! Big Pose! I totally forgot about Big Pose. Big Pose. Fortress Arrows. Link's Cow. Linku. No, House Cow. Vaca. What's this? Thieves Hideout Keys. Hideout Key Prize, because we just have the last one. Lakeside Lab. We did, right? Yeah, we did Lakeside Lab. We have Ganon's Castle to do. Fire Temple. Forest Meadow Bomb Grotto? What was that? Did I do that? I did that, didn't I? Yes, that's where the stone was. Okay, sorry. Open Grottos or River. Water Boss. Oh yeah, bosses. Bosses. Is that not necessarily for the Spirit Temple, since random words? No, it is. Okay, so all of the words are randomized unless it's an important one. Like a small key, it'll tell you what the small key is for. Silver rupees, it'll tell you what the silver rupees for, because otherwise it would, like, you wouldn't be able to know what was going on.
Hello,
Okay.
everyone.
That Fire Temple key is going to be really handy. Because we got one more Fire Temple key, we have access to a lot more of the temple now. Because I think there's only one small key after that key, and I can, like, break the temple and do it all without that one key. Wait a second. Is this where I push the block? No, this isn't where I push the block. Maybe that is on the 3rd floor. Well, I need to go there, so I don't want to put the water up right now. So this is south. Oh. Oh. Yeah, so I just go south from here. I'm never right, but I'm gonna say Ganon's is one of the next 5 checks, dude. That would be so nice. That would be so nice. What game do you guys, what game are you voting for next? Also, if you're new here, we vote on games in Discord. Do you want me to rattle off what the last vote was? Oh, my sword's too big. My steak is too juicy. My lobster's too buttery. Okay. Oh. I don't know. Maybe east? Is it this one? Oh, I think it is. Okay. Oh yeah, it's right above. Duh. No, this is where it popped out from. Isn't it? Whatever. I never do this one when we do it, like when we do vanilla. I don't ever have to do this. Yep, this is the one. Okay, so it's right on top of each other. I'll remember that for next time. Hello? Why? Why is that happening? Hold on. Oh, is it the first floor? Where is that connected to? The 3rd floor? No, that's where I came from, and then I dropped down, and here we are. I don't know. It's the entrance with the eye. No, I already did that. We have to do the other half of the puzzle. So I pushed the block already. I was just in there. That's not it. Yeah, we were just in. Hold on, I'll go in here again. I'll show you what I mean. We pushed the block. Maybe I did finish the puzzle. I could have finished the puzzle, honestly, if it was on the 3rd floor. Oh wait, I think I did do the first half of this puzzle the last time we were here. I'm so fucking stupid. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, you guys. No wonder I was lost. I knew I had to push it. I thought that I had to go to the other half of the puzzle, this half over here. I thought I had to push it from this direction because I had already done half of the puzzle, but, like 2 nights ago. You just re-pushed it. Is that what I did? Oh my god. Well, there's nothing in here, so cool. Oh yeah, this is how you get out. Anytime we need to go in here, I always have a problem because when we speedrun the temple, we skip this. Yes. Okay, so now we have... Now I can raise the water because we're gonna do the river. Like a river, like a river. Shut your mouth and run me like a river. Shut your mouth and stand and deliver. Holy hell, make me a sinner. Like a river, like a river. Shut your mouth and run me like a river. Where am I right now? I did that room already, right? Yeah, look, it's open. Okay, alright, we did that. We don't need to do it again. Ginger, do you recommend earthworm casings for my gardening? Abso-fruitly. Abso-fruitly. Are you doing raised beds, Mars? Because I have a lot of advice for raised beds that, like, if you don't, some of this stuff, if you don't know, like, you're gonna end up spending way more on soil than you need to. Sound the alarm. The earthworms are urgent. Can we throw a ROM hack in the mix to vote on Discord, Ginge? I'll put it in the suggestion channel, and if enough people react to it, I'll put it in the vote, yes. Yes, I am. That's why I'm panicking. Okay, let me show you something. Okay. So here's your raised bed, right? Here's your raised bed. I'm just assuming it's the same type that I have. Yep. You know what? It's going to be much easier if I just do this for you. I'm going to move the notes cam for a second. There's your raised bed, right? So what you're going to do, save all the leaves from this fall instead of putting them in big black garbage bags and sweeping them up and putting them on the curb, right? Don't do that. Keep the leaves, put them in a pile or something, or set up your raised beds now, all right? Rake your leaves. You're going to put all your leaves, instead of getting rid of them or leaving them on your lawn, because listen, if you take dirt and you buy soil and you fill up this entire thing, it's going to be like $300 in soil. It's so much, it's way more soil than you'd think it would ever be. It's insane. Oh yeah, tumbleweeds, anything, any organic material, okay? So now in the fall, what you're going to want to do, if you have to cut down, if you have to weed, take all your weeds, throw it in. You're basically going to treat this as a compost bin. Sticks, if you have like a tree you need to cut down, or if you prune a tree, like for us, when I prune my fruit trees, I have big, thick sticks, right? You want to take up space in this raised bed. Take up as much space as you can with organic material before, so these are sticks, right? Before you put soil in there. And then when you're cooking in your kitchen and you peel an onion, throw it in the raised bed. Don't put it in the garbage. Throw it in the raised bed. Anytime you cut vegetables, anytime you have vegetable scraps, anytime anyone doesn't finish their food, that's organic material. Don't put that in the trash. Go out, unless it's like pancakes with sugar, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to put like excess sugar in here. But if you made stir fry and it's like rice and vegetables and shit, like, you could put it in there. But I'm talking about like the vegetable trimmings and stuff, like onion skins, eggshells. Eggshells are fantastic. Please put the eggshells in there because they take a long time. They take several months to decompose. So by the spring, you're going to have fantastic compost. Okay. So you have all your leaves. If you have tumbleweeds, you have all your tumbleweeds, right? If you have like some rocks laying around just to take up space, put them in there. The goal is to take up space, right? So then from now until spring, all of your organic material you're going to put in here, okay? And then what you're also going to do is go to Tractor Supply, and you're going to get one of those big bales of pine chips, okay? It looks like this, and it has like a tag on it, and it's wrapped in plastic, okay? It's a bale of compressed pine chips, wood cuttings. $2 for a huge bag. We used to use them for the chickens and the ducks. Huge bag, okay? Pine chips. You're going to throw the pine chips in with all of your organic material, okay? Throw the pine chips in with all your organic material. Good? So now you're going to go through, so now you're going to go through the whole winter, the whole fall. You're going to be putting your food scraps in there, okay? Your eggshells, your food scraps, anything like that. And now you can put your worm casings in there. You might want to put live worms in there in the springtime. Worms are fantastic for composting. If the worms can, the worms can survive. It's warm by you. Yeah, put live worms in here because worms make compost. So put worms in there. Okay, so now it's springtime, right? You're gonna get another bag of pine chips and you're gonna put it in here, okay? Because now all of this has become soil, essentially. All of this is essentially soil. And if it doesn't look like soil, that's fine. Because once you put the other soil on top of it, like the raised bed soil, once you put soil on top of this and it mixes with this, it's going to just decompose and turn into soil, okay? So what you're going to do is get more pine chips, okay? You're going to dump it. Again, it's only like $2 for a giant bag. Throw it in here. Mix it up with like a rake or something, okay? If the sticks are too big to mix it up, don't worry about mixing it. Doesn't matter. And then you're going to get, it's called, oh, I already sent you a link for this. Cocoa coir, okay? It's coconut husk and it's condensed into these little bricks like this, right? And you soak them in water and they blow up and they make so much soil. You're going to get a package of those. You're going to rehydrate it. You're going to throw that in here, okay? And then once it's almost all the way full, you're going to go and you're going to get raised garden bed soil, or you can just get garden soil. You'll get some type of soil for your garden. Just get garden soil, and you're going to put that on the very top and mix it in, right? Just with those top layers. You don't want the sticks to end up on top or anything, but just, take a little rake and just flip it around a little bit. The cocoa coir with the stuff, with the pine chips, and flip, okay? And then you plant your stuff. So I'm waiting for all the compost to look like soil. It might not look like soil by the spring. It might just look like flattened leaves and such. I'll send you a picture of what my decomposing sticks look like, okay? So like they're in the process of decomposing. If I put soil on them right now, I could plant shit in there. It doesn't matter. It's organic material. Even if it doesn't look like soil, when you bring soil into the mix, when you put soil on top of all that shit, and if you have worms in there, even though you can't see what's going on underneath that top layer of soil, right? It's turning into fantastic composted soil. They're gonna love it. They're gonna love it here. Okay, so what if I'm supposed to plant stuff where I am, like now, should I still do this? Yeah. Because everything down here is gonna break down anyways. Do the exact same thing. It's going to break down anyways. So this last year, so you're supposed to do it in the fall. Well, not supposed to, but it's ideal to do it in the fall, like right now, and then wait until spring, and then a lot of this will be composted already, right? I didn't do that. I put leaves, sticks, weeds, everything, and then I put the pine and I put the soil on top of it, and you saw the yield of my garden. It's fine. It will decompose as you're gardening. Totally fine. Okay. Everyone like their gardening lesson? That's it. That's the answer. Oh, that was a lot of talking. Sorry. So it takes a good while to make if you're looking for it to look like soil with adding some to it. Yes, it takes a while for it to like turn into soil on its own. Most people like I have a composter in the back. I don't really use it. Maybe I'll use it this year. But you'll put the organic material in there, put soil in it. It's called starting the compost. You mix it with soil, and then it makes more soil. Gardening advice with Ginger. Oh, Boosh says put that in Discord for reference. Boosh, do you want to be in the gardening community on Discord? You have to have me add you manually. If anyone is in the Discord and wants to be in the community garden, let me know, because I have to add you manually. So quick question, are you a fan of Trafalgar Law? What would give you that idea? I don't know. Maybe I am. I love him. That's my boyfriend. Yes, please. I'd love to learn. What is your Discord name, Boosh? I'll add you right now so I don't forget. And if anyone else would like to be added to the community garden, let me know. I will add you. Add member. ISZ. I don't see you in. Are you in the Discord? Hold on. Settings. Members. IZS. No, I don't see you. Why don't I see you? Is it Bushelfloof? Goblin, do you want to be in the community garden? IZSPOO. Oh, is that an L? Is that an L or an I? Sorry, I'm dyslexic. Oh my god, it's an L. It's an L. I'm sorry. Okay, hold on. Edit roles. We're gonna make you a community gardener. Save. And then same thing for Goblin. Okay. Edit roles, community gardener. Save. Community garden. Settings. Okay. Okay. You guys, I think, are in now. View channel. Send messages. Attach files. Reactions, emoji stickers. Okay. Alright, you should both be in there. I'll tag you so you could find it. There you go. You guys are in. God, I love the most complicated language ever. English, dude. I thought that was an I. I'm like, why am I not finding it? You said peat moss. You could use peat moss, or you could also use coco coir is cheaper. That's why I use coco coir. Peat moss is something I would use to start the seeds. I use coco coir, but if I had more money, I would use peat moss. It's easier to start seedlings. But coco coir is perfect and it's cheap. Oh, Shiv would like the garden. Let me add Shiv. We have almost 1,000 people in the Discord. That's wild. That's wild. Shiv. Community gardener. I'll tag you in that channel so you can see it and find it, because you weren't able to see it before, so now you are able to see it. That's why I'm tagging you guys. Settings. Permissions. Add member. Shiv. Where'd you go? Did I spell it right? Let me see. Are you able to see it, Shiv? I just tagged you in it. Let me know. If not, I'll give you permissions. Okay, you're there. Good, perfect. I do not have 5 acres of land. Oh, you mean like Garth Brooks, who might be a murderer who bought 5 acres of land for no reason? Probably for the bodies. I love that conspiracy. I don't care. I don't care how mean it is. And you know what's weird? Oh, I forgot to tell you guys too. Garth Brooks blocked the comedian who I told you hired a private investigator to like investigate this. He blocked him. Without you, if someone accused me of being a murderer, I'm sorry. The first thing I would do is be like, oh my god, this is crazy. Weird coincidence. I promise I'm not a murderer. No, he blocks the dude. Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird? What's the average price of the moss you're talking of, Ginger? Hold on, let me see. So, like, a tiny bag of it is $13. And sphagnum moss. Sphagnum moss is the other one. Sphagnum moss, the small thing, is $8. I don't know. So maybe like 30 bucks. I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't know how much I need because I haven't bought it because it's too much. I was trying to keep the prices down for the garden. Ryan, do you want to be in the community garden channel or are you already in there? Claude's balls. I always forget that that's the thing. I'm not in it, but I'll definitely join. Okay, hold on. I have to add you manually. What's your name on Discord, your username? I looked up Ryan, but I don't see, it's not the same username as here. R, okay. R, there you are. Okay, you're about to be in. You're about to be in. Edit roles, community gardener, and then I'll tag you. It takes 2 seconds. Hold on. Thank you everyone for being very patient as we add people to our community. Okay, done. Sphagnum moss is the other one, Mars. Urine. Yeah, when I switched my pothos, I got like a fancy like little bag of potting stuff that's specifically for like pothos and monstera, and it's like there's a lot of peat moss in it. Dude, she blew up. She erupted with new growth. I would love. Dang it! I would love to eventually grow the babies in there. Hello, princess. How are you, princess? Where are you? You can run, but you can't hide. Oh, Ryan! Ryan, you're so stinking sweet. Ryan is sponsoring the stuff. I'm gonna add it right. I'm gonna buy it right now. It's $21, but I might need, oh, just kidding, $23. But I might need more. I don't know how small these packages are. It says 3 quart, and 3 quarts is not big. I'm imagining it's the same size of the fancy soil that I got. It was like this big of a bag, and I could only do 1 plant with it. Thank you. I just ordered it, Ryan. Thank you so much. Aromatics. My name is Ryan too. Hi. Hi, Ryan too. Okay, order placed. Orders placed. Okay. Thank you so much, Ryan. So, anyone who's in the community garden, the babies in January, they're going to be able to be started in something much better than what I started them in last year. You bitch. I'm busy. They're gonna grow so lovely. I can't wait. It kind of sucks because my whole kitchen essentially gets taken over by, I had 40 baby plants. 40 little, this was the circumference of the nursery pots, and I had 40 of those. It took over my entire kitchen last year, but I loved it, and it was so exciting. Every time we got a new sprout, I would take a picture and I would post it in the community channel and be like, look, we got our first jalapeno sprout. It's just so exciting watching them grow, and then to see. So every single thing in my kitchen right now, I have grown from seed, and I look at them often, and I'm like, I can't believe that you came from a seed. That I grew you a year ago from a seed. It's wild. Stockton, my cayennes didn't grow this year either. That's so weird. So they sprouted, and then when I transferred them, they shriveled up and died. I had a lot of other hot peppers, so I wasn't too chapped about the cayenne. We had so much peppers. Got this. I feel bad I derailed stream for 10 minutes. Exactly, John. That was for Mars's gardening tips. You didn't derail stream. No, I was doing my very best to keep. I'm so good at Shadow Link now, Dark Link. So good. Yep, mine sprouted but didn't produce. My tomatoes, yeah, my tomatoes did fantastic too. I have, you know how, I'm sure everybody knows. What was this again? This was something big. I forget what it was. It was something stupid. Yeah, friggin' fish. Have you ever made sun-dried tomatoes? Have you ever dehydrated your tomatoes? Because you could go from a mountain of tomatoes like this, and then you only end up with a quarter of a cup of the dehydrated stuff. I have 6 cups. Well, I sent out a lot of it. I'm finishing up my shipment, so if you didn't get one yet, you're getting a message. Probably this week. Ugh. But, yeah, 6 cups. It's a lot. I have a whole thing of dried, so I must have gotten, 100 pounds of tomatoes this year. No crowd control, Jackson. I don't trust you guys. 30 minutes, thank you, Mars. I don't trust you, I'm sorry, man. But you guys are bullying me, and you guys are hating me. Alright. So I never got to check what the scatula was, which is why I wrote temple scapulas on our list here. 100 pounds goodness. Yeah, I was getting like 10 pounds a week at one point. Like, the amount of tomatoes I got was unfriggin' real. I wanted to soft lock. No. See, that's exactly why I don't have crowd control. Well, see, if... Ooh! Oh, shit! That's great! If I wasn't on hell mode, like if I was on like a relatively easier setting, I might give you guys crowd control, but because it's on hell mode, and I have to remember so much stuff. Go, Link. Oy, oy, oy. Ginger, you did so good with her guide. She drew corn for the first time, and the expression of accomplishment on her face put joy in my heart. If you guys don't know, James is a full-time farmer. He grows corn. So James gave me, what is this? Tons of, what is this? Tons of advice, which I'm so grateful for. And, yeah, my corn grew. I got to make cornbread from, like, real, actual corn. Like, I ground up my own corn. It was... Gardening is so rewarding. It's, like, my plants are genuinely my favorite thing, like, in my life. Besides my animals. Where is it? I do use heirloom seeds for my garden, and Stockton, I also harvest all my seeds from my plants. I have probably about 500 seeds that I have processed and dried. This year. I'm trying to find the picture of the seeds. There's so many, like easily 500. Easily. Probably more than that, to be honest with you. Look at all these. It's hard to see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 baggies. And I have I probably have like 15 baggies. Some of them have like 200 seeds in them. But yeah, I dry them, I process them. And then I check the germination on them because I am Henry David Thoreau. I'm so Thoreau. I check the germination on them, so I just put them in nursery plants to see if they'll sprout. And guess what? All of them have so far. Very exciting stuff. The zucchini seeds that I harvested came from the biggest zucchini I've ever seen in my life. It was the size of my leg. And so everyone was like, take the seeds from that zucchini. And I'm like, that's a great idea. Let me see if I type in zucchini. Yep, there it is. Look, biggest zucchini I've ever seen in my life. Look at that. So all my seeds came from this zucchini, and they did indeed sprout. Isn't that crazy? And then this was a totally different zucchini, by the way, the size of my dog. Yeah. Insane, right? Here's 2 other ones. Fucking giant. Giant. Yeah, the zucchini harvest was wild this year. I made a lot of like just pan-fried zucchini and ate it plain for lunch. It was fantastic. Ginger, what's the matter? That's impressive, thank you. So yeah, the seeds that I have that are heirloom zucchini. Oh, Ginger has the biggest green thumb. I don't know if I think anyone can garden, but I grew up with my mom gardening and my aunts gardening. Like everyone who helped raise me, like the village that raised me, all gardened. I grew up gardening or watching the adults in my life gardening. So it's not that I'm naturally gifted. I don't know if anyone's naturally gifted at gardening, but I do talk to my plant. Like I have conversations with my plants. We've talked about let me know if there's anyone in here who is not aware of the studies that I'm talking about. But we've talked about it. We're gonna do the boss. We talked about it in here before. They've done studies that plants react to the types of conversations. Like if you fight with your partner around the plants will do worse. If you live in a loving home, the plants will do better. And my personal favorite is the study that seems to prove that plants can see, and like they have some visual sense, and we don't know how. We can't explain how, but the study that was done seems to confirm they have sight. Ryan, I think you do have to also have a passion for it, because your plants, they're not going to thrive if you don't care about them. I very strongly believe that you'll have better plants if you actually treat your plants like living like aware, because they are aware. Plants are aware. And I think a lot of people forget that, and they'll treat a garden as just like, oh, you're gonna give me vegetables, you're gonna give me fruit. Like, they are aware, so I talk to them like they're aware. Oh, such a child mentioned Kong Pete, and then she said naturally. Oh, I take those pictures like that on purpose, and then I post them on my Instagram story, and I say, first time taking a zucchini pic, kinda nervous. Ooh. There was only one zucchini in that picture. Gong's peen was for scale. I actually love that. Plants with eyes. Do you want to hear about it? Because I don't want to bore people if you're not interested. There's a study that scientists say it proves that they can see. There is some degree of seeing. Okay, so I'll talk about it really quick because I know you can look it up. We've talked about it before. There was a study, and it was, you know, the types of plants that mimic other plants, right? Yeah. How do they do that? You would assume that they, maybe in their root systems. Maybe in their root systems, they communicate with the other plants, because we've always known that these types of plants exist that mimic other plants. So that's not a big deal, right? So they wanted to see how exactly they ended up doing it. I can't do both at the same time. I swear I'll only be a minute. I'll only be like 1 minute. 1 minute, I promise. So what they did, and here, if you're look at the notes and I'll show you, right? So you would assume that the plants, let's say that this plant has round leaves, right? And then this one has spiky leaves. If this is the copycat plant, we know that there are plants that will mimic other plants. So this plant will now shed all its leaves, and it will grow back, and all of its leaves will look exactly like this, okay? We know that. Everyone knows that there's plants that mimic other plants. So they did studies on these plants, and they're like, oh, they probably get genetic material through their root system. So let's do some tests, right? So they put the mimic plant. I'm just going to put A and B. A is the mimic plant, B is the one that it's copying. They put them in pots, right? So their root systems are not touching. Plant A still copied plant B. It shed its original leaves, it copied plant B. Okay. So rationally, I'm sure we're all thinking now, okay, there must be a frequency, because we know that bees, bumblebees, honeybees, they work off frequencies. They can physically like see frequencies of things. So it's like, oh, it's probably working off of frequencies, and it can read the frequency in the air of the other plant. And that's how it knows what species of plant this is. That's how it knows what to do, like how to look like the other plant, right? So what they did, let me make sure you guys can see. You can. Okay. So what they did was they took plant A in a pot. Okay. And then they took plant C. It's not plant B anymore. It's plant C. And what is plant C? It's a fake plant. It's plastic. There's no vibrations of a plant that would signify to plant A, this is what I am. It's plastic. Okay? And what did plant A do? it still copied the plastic plant, which scientists have now come to the conclusion that that means that they can perceive somehow. They can somehow, they don't have eyes the way that we do. We know they don't have eyes the way that we do, but the only explanation for this is that they can see. And they went so crazy with it. Like, let's say that plant A started out with leaves like this, right? They gave a fake plant that had leaves like this, and it was plastic. And guess what? A copied it. It shed all its leaves, and it has spiky leaves now. And then they got a little more crazy with it, right? Like this is plant A, it has round leaves, right? And then they did one that has like this type of leaf, like crazy, like plastic plants, right? What did plant A do? It shed its leaves and it copied the plastic plant. No roots, no vibrations, no frequencies. It is a plastic plant. So the only conclusion that these scientists could deduce from this study is that they can perceive physically. They can perceive somehow. Isn't that cool? So now we know that specific plant can see, but the broader question is, if this specific plant has been proven to be able to see and to perceive physically, does that mean that every plant, because they don't have eyeballs, that specific plant we know for a fact can see. We don't know how. It doesn't have eyeballs. So that begs the question, does every plant have this ability? Does every plant have this ability? So yeah, that's my favorite study. That's that study and the mouse study and the particle study. Those are like my 3 favorite studies of all time. Can you tell I have a science degree? But yeah, it's very interesting stuff. I was only like 2 minutes. I did so good. So vegetarians have been still eating something sentient? I don't know. I mean, I struggle with that, right? Because I am vegan. I always forget the timing of this shit. I do struggle with that because I am vegan. But I do always thank my plants, right? I'm so bad at this. Okay, I did it. Who do we think it's gonna be? I know I can freeze them with ice arrows, but I want to learn that anyways. Because when you're speed running this, you can't take the time to do that with light arrows, so I need to get that timing down. Money drums. You think it's bongo? Jen, did I ever tell you that I have a criminology degree? No, that's so cool though! I'm gonna cry the next time I eat a vegetable. Well, here's the thing. It's like, it's not the same as eating an animal in that you can take the fruit off of the plant and eat it, and that plant still lives on, right? The way I look at it is like, you can take the genetic material from like a man. Like, they can produce sperm, and that can turn into life, but they continue on living just fine. Like, we have a society that, like, the person needs to consent to it. Like, someone can't just come jerk you off and steal your genetic material, hopefully. But they can live on. So it's not like we're torturing and slaughtering plants, you know what I mean? Like, they will live on. We don't know if it hurts. They don't have nervous systems, but they also don't have eyes and can see, so we don't know. They could feel pain. It's actually, there's new studies that show that they might feel pain. But when I take like fruit from my plants, I thank them. And this past year I told my plants, I made a promise. I was like, who do we think the boss is, by the way? Put your guesses in now, and then we're opening the door. We're gonna see who it is. Someone can't just come jerk you off and steal your genetic material. Out of context, that sounds so crazy. Who do we think the boss is? Katie says, si tú quieres puedes. Phantom Ganon. Okay, that's a good guess. Oh, I would love Twin Rova. We already got Goma, Leo. We already got Goma, so it can't be Goma. We already got Volva, Goma. It might be Baronade. I hope it's not Baronade because we don't have a Boomerang. I'm hoping for Twin Rova. I don't want it to be Bongo Bongo. Makes me nervous. Nova time. Oh, so the thing that I did this year was I told all my plants, I said, listen, if we have a good bountiful harvest this year, like if you produce for me, because remember, they're thought to be sentient. Do we know for sure? Not 100%, but like I think they are. So I told the plants, I said, if you produce a lot of fruit and you allow me, like if I can eat it, if I could take it, and you like living here, if you like living in my garden and like the way that I care for you, I promise you, if you produce a lot of fruit, I will harvest your seeds, I will dry your seeds, so then you specifically can be here next season with me through your offspring. Like it'll be the same genetic material, right? I'm not taking it from the pack of seeds that I got originally, like I'm taking it from you specifically. And I don't know, I got 100 pounds of tomatoes, you do the math. Is that why? I don't know, but I'm gonna keep doing it because it might be, right? All right, let's see. Oh shit. All right, this will be fun. I thought we got him. Oh, we got him in the broken seed. I have to pee so badly. I'm gonna go pee real quick. Oops. You guys stay here, okay? You guys stay here. Ah! Oh my god, I have to pee so bad! Come on! You guys, don't go anywhere. All right, fine, I'm gonna hold it. I was gonna leave you with Link. Hi, Raiders. Oh, it's EK. Hi. We love EK. Okay, I have to pee so bad. I'm sorry, I can't. Please don't leave. I'm so nice. I'm so nice and cool and really good at this game, and we're doing a randomizer. You watch him, okay? Watch this twink for me. Hey, could you watch my twink for me, you guys? Thank you. Be right back. 30 seconds. I'm back. Also, I don't know if Ryan is still here, but Victory finished the window, so I could be bribed for a little bit. I would love to find the key. All we need is Ganon's key. Also, hi, Raiders. I'm glad we all agree Link is a twink. Oh my god, Sword Twink. He's the original Sword Twink, and then Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy VII. He's also a Sword Twink. There's all different kinds of twinks. Leon Kennedy, Leon put it in my butt Kennedy, is Leon I love backshots Kennedy. Leon I'm a bottom Kennedy. He's a gun twink. Winning love, rating clue people. Oh, love it! Go to the bathroom. Sorry, I didn't want you guys to leave. Hi, Jiggly. I was in chat with you the other night. Oh, Leon is the twinkiest twink of them all. Are you serious? Like, him and Luis, a lot of problems could have been solved if him and Luis just kissed with tongue. Remember your lore about Link? Was that real? Oh my god, I lie all the time. It just dawned on me that I didn't tell that person earlier that I'm not a pilot. They think I'm a pilot, maybe. What lore about Link? That him and... Well, it depends. Is the guy who streams on your account your husband? Yes. How much for extra time? So it's $1 a minute. If you want 30 extra minutes, it's $30. Listen, it's completely optional. It's just an option. This is my only source of income. So when you do donate, you're directly supporting the stream. The money goes back to keeping stream going. It's not like my pocket money going out money. And it is very much appreciated because the only reason we're still going is because of donations and subscriptions. Where he was molested in front of all those men for years as a kid. Okay, I said that he was okay. Yes, that lore is true, but I did not say that he got sexually molested. I didn't say that. Okay? I did not say that. That's not what I said. I said so for context, really quick, somebody asked what Ocarina of Time was about, so I told them the lore and I told them the story from point A to point B. And at obviously one point in the story, they put Link to sleep for 7 years, and then he wakes up with earrings. Oops. And then he wakes up with earrings. So the only conclusion is that he has been assaulted in his sleep. They have violated his body, which they have, and pierced his ears without his permission during those 7 years. Oh my god, look, it's me when I'm stealing someone's genetic material without their permission. Remember that? Remember stealing people's genetic material? You can't just walk in and jerk someone off and steal their genetic material. Oh. Catch up! 15 extra minutes from Shiv. Thank you, Shiv. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I never thought about the fact that he woke up with earrings. EK, I feel like you don't want to hear... You might not want to hear the lore from my perspective. It's from Link's perspective, but this is a horror game. This is a horror game. The whole plot is just them torturing an 11-year-old boy. The whole game. He's essentially a child soldier. It's not Ganon's key. It's still, our second prize could be Ganon's key. Thank you, John. 25 minutes left. Beep, boop, beep, beep, beep. Yeah, this game is horrific. God damn it! Look how much money I have! You know his mind didn't age. How could it? I know, I say it every time. Listen. I can't get into it because I will continue to talk about it. This poor kid. This poor kid. He's exiled from his hometown because he's not a Kakiri. Everyone he ever cared about died. The Deku Tree was like, get the evil out of me. He's like, okay, I'll cleanse you of your evil, papa. And then he dies anyways, okay? And then Saria dies, Ruto dies, the person who's gonna be his wife dies. And then he goes to sleep for 7 years, nobody knows him, he's made no connections in his life, okay? He wakes up, he's been molested, his ears are pierced. And they're like, you're gonna go do adult temples now because you're big enough. And it's like, well, I'm still 11 in my brain. I'm still 11, what do you mean I'm doing adult temples with adult dangers? That's crazy, that's crazy. And then at the end, he goes back to live his rightful childhood, where? He has no home. He has no home, he has no friends, he has no family, even the tree died. The tree died. He's got nothing, so they send him back home with PTSD to live those 7 years instead of getting molested in the spiritual realm. It's awful. It's truly awful. Okay, where are we going? Oh, we got a new key for the forest. We wanted to go to the fire temple, too. Fire temple was where? Ice cavern. Okay, so we're gonna go to soup room. Soup room, baby soup room. Soupy, soupy, soup room. Okay, let's go, guys. We're going to soup room. permanent state of deja vu. No, he wouldn't even have deja. He's never lived those. Oh, well, yeah, once those 7 years go by, it's like, I already did these years of my life. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Question. So when Link goes back in time, let's say he's 11 years old. He lives out his childhood for 7 years. When he reaches this age, does he redo all of this, or does he have a separate experience? Like, is he now on a different timeline? Or does he wake up in the spiritual realm one night after going to sleep? He does relive it? How much does it cost to bribe you to play a specific game, or should I DM that? Chester! No, you can ask that here. But I will say the caveat is it is expensive to get me to play a specific game on stream. The reason is because we always vote in Discord, right? When you bribe me, when you pay me to play a specific game, you are taking away the voting power of almost 1,000 people, right? So it is expensive to get me to play whatever game you want. And that's the reason why it's expensive. I don't expect it to happen often, but if it does happen, if you are gonna take the votes from 1,000 people, it's 500. I know, I didn't come up with the price, the mods did. It's 500 to have me play any game you want, like a full-length game. If the game is only 3 hours in length, then it's 180, and I'll play it for one night. But yes, it's 500 to completely override everybody's votes. I do not expect, it's only been done a couple times. By no means, I do not expect people to be bribing me to play games. It is an option that you can do, but like I said, it is expensive because you're taking away 1,000 people's votes. 500 what? US dollars. Rupees. Hi, QB! Hi, Pepper! Oh, hey, Pepper! I don't know how I got here, but hi, hello. Did you, like, take a nap and then wake up and you're somewhere else? Hi, you could be mad at me. I was one of those people in the decision. Thank you. Yes, be mad at the mods, because some people do say something about the price. Like, oh, bro, no one's going to pay you $500. It's like, I don't expect... The whole point is, like, I don't expect someone to pay that. What's the last game that you played? We just did Metal Gear Solid Delta, the remake to 3. And that was my first Metal Gear game ever. And I had a stinking blast. Snake is a power bottom if I've ever seen one. What a pathetic man. Oh my god. So pathetic. Just groveling at women's feet. Anytime a woman comes in his vicinity, he's like, don't touch me and don't even look at me. He's so fruity. His cup runneth over. A fruit. Hello? Okay. I'm gonna die again. Oh, we have the boss key now. I didn't check this, right? We never checked this boss? I don't think we did. We just got this boss key, right? Recently? I don't think we checked this. The fruit cup runneth over. Well, because I always say that I love a man with a little fruit in his cup, or a lot of fruit in his cup. That boy's cup runneth over. That is a fruit tart if I've ever seen one. And I'm allowed to say that because I am a queer person. I am a mostly lesbian, except for my husband. Oh, we did do it. We did do this. Oh, no, it wasn't Ganondorf. Oh, it was Ganon's, like, area. Okay. Okay. Wait, does that mean that I don't need Ganon's key? No, I still need Ganon's key, right? Hold on, let's check. I'll do a suspend point right here so we can just come right back. You're pretty, thank you, Lolo. YOLO. Victory's a lesbian. He is big lesbian energy, and I would know because I was a lesbian before. Mostly. I just wanted to say, even though you're pretty every day, you look especially pretty today. No way, really? That's really nice. Is it because my hair's down? I don't usually wear my hair down, just today and yesterday. It's only when I wash my hair. When my hair is freshly washed, I'll wear it down. Otherwise, it's in the 2 space buns and Mickey May pieces. Because it's just so easy. I don't need to do anything to it. And it's growing a lot because I'm not touching it. It's so true, though, screams whenever he's touched. No, it's very. Maybe your aura? Maybe. Maybe my aura is extra good today. The style looks very cute with the goggles. Thank you. Yeah, hold on. We would need this key. Yeah, okay. Alright, I thought so. We got those pots, don't worry. Hey, John. Is it the kelp? It might be the kelp that's making me look so cute today. I don't know. Move. Okay, I gotta double check the scapulas because I didn't have, when we originally did these doors here, I didn't have the hook shot. And if we've learned a lesson, I'm not gonna say anything, but I kind of learned a lesson today, well, yesterday. I'm gonna leave a lurk, Ginger. I'm starving. Good luck with your randomizer. Thank you, EK. I totally understand. I'm the same way. Like, after you stream for a couple hours, I love rating people, but I can't stay for long. Like, I just sat here with no breaks for, like, sometimes 7-8 hours. Sent a Discord DM, re-Ocarina Team whenever you get a chance. Thank you, Shiv! Oh, shoot. I did it already. Okay, lame. You could also... Oh, shit! Shiv! Shiv, can you message me again? I just pressed ignore by accident. Oh, god damn it. Sorry. Actually, Shiv, I'll just answer your question. But seriously, send me another message because I ignored it instead of accepting it. I just can't say it out loud because of TikTok. I'll get in trouble. My best advice if you want to play this on PC is to go on YouTube and look up how to play Ocarina of Time on PC, or Nintendo 64 games on PC, how to set up step by step. Go on YouTube and look that up. Someone will walk you. There are tons of videos with tons of different people walking you through step by step. You can just follow. Did it delete my messages? I think. I'm sorry. I did not mean to do that. I meant to click accept. Yes, Jason, I'm just not allowed to say the word because I'll get in trouble. Okay, cool. We're going... So this is clear. Clear. We have 10 minutes left of stream. You can donate for extra time if anyone is interested. Anything you do donate goes towards the stream, directly to the stream, and keeping the stream going. It's not like going out money or pocket money, anything like that. DM'd again, thank you. Rude. Okay. Yes, this is the original music for this temple. This is 1.0, and versions 1.1 and beyond got rid of the chanting because pseudo-religious groups complained about it. Not necessarily any one group. I don't know which groups, not sure. And let's not speculate because we don't want to do that. Oh, I should have got those hearts, but whatever, I have 2 fairies. Whatever, loser. Alright, we're gonna get to our new locked room, which is very exciting. There she blows. Isn't she lovely? Woo!
Hello, everyone.
Damn, I have 3 keys? When did I get 3 extra keys? That's a lot. Hold on. I opened this door and then I forgot to go through. Uh-oh. You bitch. Oh my god, there's like no avoiding it, you bitch! You wouldn't have ever heard the chant unless you played the original game on a Nintendo 64, like when it came out. Like KD said, they replaced it very quickly. They came out with 1.1 and replaced them in the stores. Treat, please. What's going on over here? Oh no. Your live is not eligible for recommendation and restricted in search results because it primarily directs people off the platform. No, it doesn't. I'm definitely appealing that. Did someone report me? I don't do that at all. I mentioned the other, maybe I should say, I have to start saying purple app again. What the hell? Okay, well, you guys can still see it at least, right? My live does not contain the content mentioned in the notice. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so people can't search me up, and it's been restricted. It's not going to be suggested on the For You page anymore. That's crazy. That's actually wild. I don't direct people off platform. Okay. Maybe the appeal went through like instantly. Sometimes that happens. Hold on, I got my chats down by accident. My live got restricted, but it wasn't the usual restriction notice. It was like one that I had to appeal. It says that your live is not going to be suggested anymore on the For You page, and people won't, it's restricted on search, so people can't even search for my live. And it says the reason is because it primarily directs people off the platform. Like, I'm telling people to go on other platforms. You know what it was? It might have been the community garden thing. Def not primarily for sure. Well, see, I wasn't directing people like for like that. See, this is exactly why we can't have minors in Discord, which I wouldn't want them there anyways. But I agree that that's unsafe. I've always agreed with that, which is why it's like, what the hell, TikTok? I'm like one of your creators who makes so sure that I'm not directing people underage off platform. Like, I'm so serious about that. I'm very careful about that. But I was in Discord, like, giving people permissions, but it was a community garden. It wasn't like I was having oh, maybe it's because I was talking about Shiv, who messaged me, but Shiv wasn't even on TikTok. Shiv never came from TikTok. Shiv came from a different app. If any TikTok moderators are watching this, Shiv is not on TikTok. Shiv and I met in Discord, and Shiv sent me a message. Like, we met in a different app. Shiv was not in TikTok, and then I directed her somewhere else. That didn't happen. Sorry for the misunderstanding. No, Ginger, it was when you said to look up... Oh, maybe it was how to look up a randomizer on YouTube. But I wasn't directing people to do it. I said, if you want to play this game, you can do videos on YouTube. I guess from now on, mods will have to answer that question, if you can. If you don't, if you miss it, that's fine. But I guess I can't talk about that. And that's exactly why I can't say the E word, the EMU word, because that's the type of stuff that will happen. You get in trouble. Did I get any good items? No, right? I didn't get anything, right? What was in this chest? Does anyone know what was in this chest? Was it it had to be something stupid. I didn't react to it. It was a piece of heart. Oh, like a heart container? Okay. Like a piece of heart, I mean. Okay, so I don't need to use this key at all. Thank you. Let's go back. And then let's warp back. Yeah, moving on. I don't want to talk about it too much because I don't want to get in trouble for talking about it. Because I'll have to reference those places if we're talking about it. I just put out that fire with the hammer. It's kind of cool. Oh no, we're out of time. I don't think we got extra time. I'll get the spatula and then that's it. I know for a fact some people send people to other lives to report them. Yeah, I know too. And unfortunately, there's a group of girls from my hometown who, like, live to just be mean to me. I don't acknowledge them ever, and that seems to have, like, calmed it down a lot. But it could be them. Or it could just be someone being a hater and mass reporting me. Who knows? Oh, this isn't a Scatula Master Quest. Bottom of the well. Okay. Oh, shit! Sorry, I did not mean to do that. I didn't want to use a key for that. I think you're cute. Thank you, Gage. Yeah, Richter finished the window. Yeah, it changed. I wasn't sure before, but I am now. But this is last call if you do want to donate for extra time, because we're gonna stop right here. Let me see which, that's the locked door, so we want to go over here. Thank you, KB. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone who gifted on TikTok Shift. Thank you so much for the extra 15 minutes. Also, James sent an extra 40 minutes earlier today. Thank you so much, and I'm so sorry that I had to take a break in the middle of stream earlier. That headache was crazy. Like, I had to lay down with an ice pack. It was wild. Thank you so much, Shiv. Yes, thank you, James and Chivy. Shivy, yeah. Shivy what? Shivy yo. Shivy show. Thanks, Cheese. And thank you, everyone who donated on TikTok. It does really help. It goes towards my only income and directly supports the stream. It's not like my pocket or spending money. Also, James, the face cream that you donated for me to get is here. I've been using it. Maybe that's why Jellybean thinks I look so cute today, because I've been using because I ran out of moisturizer. I got new moisturizer like 2 nights ago. Maybe my skin looks better because of it. That could be a great string. Jeez. Thank you, Goblin. Thank you, TikTok gifters, Jake, Roberto, Jester, Hakeem, Charizard, and Liban, or Liban. I don't know how to say your name. I'm not really sure. I would donate tonight, but I wanted to give you a gift tonight. A gift? Oh, the soil, Ryan. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm so excited. I've already ordered it. Ryan donated soil for my babies. I love them so much. And I don't even know if Lorenzo's here, but Laurel, the Monstera, is doing so good. She's my baby. She loves it here. Thank you for streaming, Ginger. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you guys for hanging with me. Thank you. I'll see you guys in Discord. Join the Discord if you're 18 or older. No minors allowed. Sorry.